From Television City in Hollywood, CBS presents America's most exciting new show, The Joker's Wild. Now, here's the host of our show, Jack Berry.
Thank you very much. Nice to have you with us here in The Joker's Wild, the game, you know, where lucky and winning players can win up to $25,000 in cash and prizes. We were right in the middle of a very exciting game, a very close game, when our time ran out yesterday, and we're going to resume that game right now. Johnny, would you reintroduce our two competitors?
You bet, Jack. Returning from yesterday's program, trying to win her second game, here is Barbara Terrace. And her opponent is an advertising man from New York, Bob O'Connell. There they are.
Nice to have you both back on the program. Barbara, we were right in the midst of your second game. As you know, you've won $500 in previous games. You decided to risk that, which is the rule here. If you go on, you risk your money. And we were right nip and tuck, and we're going to pick that game up in just a moment. You're pretty excited about what's happened so far?
Yes.
You're the lucky lady who got 3 jokers, and that, of course, automatically gave you a win before. And Bob, you think you're going to fare well against this young lady?
It'll be tough, but we'll see.
Well, we're going to see a very exciting game, I'm sure. Compose yourself for just a moment. We'll be back to play our game of Joker's Wild right after these messages.
Lounge, solving relationship problems one game show at a time. Weekdays, 4 to 6 Eastern, starting December 11th.
We don't care who's president as long as you watch Game Show Network.
We can call and say you're sick.
For 7 million kids who wet the bed, a sleepover can be a nightmare. Often just because their bladders haven't grown as quickly as the rest of their bodies. They don't know there's something that can help, that protects yet looks and feels like real underwear. Good nights mean good mornings.
We are healthy, strong, funny, energetic, even sexy. We take good care of ourselves, and we drink Ensure when we can eat nutritious foods like these. Ensure provides essential vitamins and minerals you find in vegetables, calcium like in milk, and protein like in fish. Ensure is a source of complete balanced nutrition and energy, so we can get the most out of life. Drink Ensure, and drink to your health.
When the world's all cloaked in white, we're waking up to seek the perfect sight. Folgers warm in each heart, mountain-grown aroma doing its part. But the tree we love so much was too beautiful to touch, so we left it there for everyone to share. A very happy holiday to you from Folgers.
Who believes Crest Multi-Care Whitening really works? They do, of course. All the protection of Crest Multi-Care will also help whiten with every brushing. Crest Multi-Care Whitening. Take your healthy smile all the way to bright.
Don't let your teeth be left in the dark. There's a toothpaste that fights cavities, dingy tartar buildup, freshens breath with every brushing, and it's so complete it whitens too. Crest Multi-Care Whitening. Now that is a bright idea.
A brief reminder about the rules of our game. As you know, our players spin the wheels in front of them and they activate our category wheels. What they try to do is make lucky combinations. And the better combination they make, the more money they can win. For example, if they come up with 3 different categories like this, they play any one of those categories, answer one question correctly, they get $50. If they come up with a pair and a single like this, if they play the pair, it's worth $100 for a correct answer and $50 for a single. If they're lucky enough to make a triple like this, all they do is answer one question on that category and they get $150. Now, we have jokers on the wheel. They're wild, so when the jokers come up, they can make any combination they want. First player to score $500 or more in proper turn wins the game, keeps the money, and plays a bonus round for some fabulous prizes. One other thing, if at any time 3 jokers come up, that person automatically wins the game right then and there. As a matter of fact, that's how Barbara won her championship on yesterday's program. Well, players in the first round, we're going to use the same categories we were playing with yesterday. Here they are: poetry, zoology, United Kingdom, singing cowboys, and games of chance. When our time ran out on yesterday's program, the score stood $200 for you, Barbara, and $250 for you, Bob. And it was Barbara's turn to go. I wish you good luck again, and spin if you will. Barbara? And you get zoology, wild card, wild card! If you elect to play all three zoologies, as you know, it's worth $150, or you can go off the board and make a combination out of any of the categories we're using. What do you do?
I'll stay on the board and take zoology for $150.
$150. If you answer right, you'll go to $350. The opossum is the only North American marsupial, but marsupials, such as the woolly-band wombat, abound in another part of the world. For $150, which would bring you to $350, you're smiling already. I haven't even said the question. Where do most of the world's marsupials live?
Down under in Australia.
Right, for $350 in total. She's a fierce competitor, Robert, my boy. And now I'll give you a chance to spin the wheel. Go ahead, Bob. You get Joker, United Kingdom, Singing Cowboys.
Singing Cowboys for $100.
$100 is the amount you're playing for. If you answer this, you'll be right back up tie with her for $350. One of the first Singing Cowboys. He was also a recording star with such big hits as Deck of Cards and the title song from High Noon. Name this singing sheriff.
Tex Ritter.
Yeah, that's right, for $350. And once again, we have a tie ball game, $350 to $350. I warn both of you now that both of you are within scoring distance. $500 or more wins the game, but you each get an equal number of turns. All right, Barbara? Here is your very important spin. Zoology, Joker, Joker! You are a lucky lady. That is if you're going to play all three of those, are you?
Of course, yes. I'll go up there and play all three.
All three of them. As you know, if you answer this correctly, you will have $150 added to your score. That would give you $500. That's enough for a win, but your opponent has one turn coming to him. Here is your question. This two- or three-toed South American animal lends its name to the habit of indolence or laziness. Name this slow-moving member of the family Bradpodidae.
Sloth.
The sloth is right for $500. All right, you have $500. That's enough to win the game. This would be your second victory. Bob, I point out the options for you. You must at least make a triple or get 3 jokers. That's the only way you can win a game. A triple would give you $150. You could tie if you answer right. 3 jokers would win you the game. Other than that, the game is over, and she is a 2-time champion. Good luck to you, Bob. Take a spin. A game of chance. Wild card. Game of chance. If you answer this question correctly, first of all, are you going to take it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I thought you were. If you answer this question correctly, we'll have a tie at $500 to $500, and then we'll play sudden death. Here we go. What is the standard equipment used in playing the conventional game of liar's poker?
$1 bills.
Right, for $500. Okay, players, as in the golf games and sometimes football games, we now have a sudden death playoff. Each of you get an equal number of turns. Whoever has the most money at the end of any round is the winner of the game. Good luck to both of you. Barbara, spin. United Kingdom, Joker, Joker. How do you play it?
I'm going to stay on the board, and I'll play it for $150.
$150 on United Kingdom. Here is your question. The first male heir to the throne of Great Britain is given a purely honorary title. Prince Charles was the last to achieve it for $150, which would take you to $650. What is this title called?
I hope it's the Prince of Wales.
Right, for $650. All right, Bob O'Connell, you're right back in the same position you were before. You've got to get at least a triple to make $150 or 3 jokers. If you don't get either of those, the game is over, and Barbara wins with $650. Good luck, and spin.
Thank you.
Joker, zoology, the game is over. Barbara is the winner. Congratulations, Barbara. Winning for the second time in a row and bringing our winners up to $1,150 is our current champion, Barbara Terrace. And in just a moment, we'll give her a chance to play for bonus money. As for you, Bob, you do understand fully that you could not possibly have won. You only had a pair, which would have made $100. You could have only gone up to $600. She had $650. There was no possible chance for you to win. We were delighted to have you with us on the program. You do not go home empty-handed. Johnny Jacobs, would you tell Bob what he takes home with him?
I will, Jack. A new electric wok from West Bend. This modern-day version of the ancient Oriental cooking vessel is great for frying, simmering, and stewing. And for dessert, you also will have delicious fill-and-eat ready crust. Your dessert will seem like it came from the pastry chef. Ready crust, a special treat.
That's it. Thank you very much, Bob, for playing our game. And we'll be back with our next game right after this message. Be right back.
Not all women are satisfied with their bust size, but we're not left with many safe options. Introducing Bloussant, an all-natural herbal breast enhancement tablet that will increase your bust line by 1/2 to 2 cup sizes in just weeks. And most importantly, clinical studies have proven it's safe. Bloussant's professionally formulated breast enhancer stimulates and regenerates the growth process in an all-natural and clinically proven safe method. Bloussant has been increasing bust lines in Europe for years, and now it's available in America. It's all natural, it's safe, and it's guaranteed. If you're not completely happy with the Bloussant results, just return the unused portion for a full product refund. Why wait? With one phone call, you'll be on your way to the new you.
Call 1-800-461-8602 for Bloussant right now.
Skateboards were the 80s. Inline skates were the 90s.
This is the new millennium, and now there's the Skeeter. It's more fun than anything you've ever ridden.
This is the sleek, modern scooter that's taking the country by storm.
Now that's what I call fun.
Awesome!
From the colorful translucent wheels to the sturdy riding platform, the Skeeter is sure to turn heads wherever it turns up. The handlebar adjusts up or down, and the entire Skeeter folds up in seconds, so you can take it anywhere. Store it in your locker and enjoy hours of Skeeter fun after school. From suburban playgrounds to college campuses, Skeeters are everywhere. The Skeeter is yours for only $39.99. It's not sold in stores, so order now.
To order the Skeeter for only $39.99 plus shipping and handling, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-382-6886. Or send check or money order to the address on your screen. Rush delivery available.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Match Game. You'll laugh your blank off tonight at 9 p.m. and 1 a.m. Eastern.
All right, Barbara, now you won $650 in this game, $500 in the previous game. You have $1,150 plus a nice collection of prizes. And whenever you do win a game, you get a chance to spin the wheels twice, except now, as you know, we no longer have categories up there. We have prizes, and you can spin twice. If you like what you see the first time, those are yours. If not, you spin the second time. And may I remind you that lurking somewhere in those prizes is a trip for 2, all expenses paid, to lovely Mexico City. So, you ready for your first spin?
Sure.
All right, let's see what luck you have in the spin. Coming up is a swimming pool, luggage, and floor tile. That's an above-the-ground swimming pool. Let me point that out to you. An above-the-ground swimming pool, a set of luggage, and floor tile. Those are yours if you want them, or you can spin one more time if you like.
I'd like to spin again.
Want to spin? All right, then we say goodbye to those prizes, and whatever comes up next is what is yours. Here we go with spin number 2. A lounge chair, a vacuum cleaner, and a couple of cases of coffee. Lovely prizes all, and Johnny Jakes is going to tell you more about them right now. Johnny?
Right, Jack. It's the Stratalounger, low-back living room chairs, full-size reclining chairs, exclusive headrest pops right up. Stratalounger low-back, designed for style and comfort. Wallvac central vacuum system installs as easily as a medicine chest. Perfect for homes and apartments. Includes accessories from Wallvac, Grand Rapids, Michigan. And 1 case of Nestle's Decaf. 100% pure coffee, dark and rich, and it's caffeine-free. Decaffeinated decaf. That's it, Jack.
Now you face a big decision, Barbara Barrett. You've won so far 6 prizes, totaling approximately $1,800. Those prizes are yours. No matter what happens, whether you quit, whether you go on, you always keep those. What is at risk is the $1,150 that you have won in previous games. And if you do lose the next game, you would lose the $1,150. On the other side, let me point out, you've won 2 games. If you should be able to go 4 games, that's only two more to go, you'd get everything that's in the Joker's jackpot. Right now, in the Joker's jackpot, we have $4,050. I give you a few moments to think it over. Do you want to quit with your money and prizes or proceed and play game number 3?
I'm going to leave you, Jack.
I beg your pardon?
I'm going to leave you, I think.
You're going to leave us?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm superstitious and 3rd time's a charm, and it's
Yes.
been too good so far.
Well, we're delighted that you're able to go home with $1,150 in cash, with $1,800 in prizes. You've been a lovely champion, and thank you for being with us. Goodbye, Barbara. Thank you very, very much. All of which means, Johnny, that we need 2 new players to play a brand new game. So who are the next 2 competitors?
Jack, her 2 boys and her painting keep her busy. She is Joan Wolstein. And our next man player is a certified public accountant. He came originally from Buffalo, New York. He is Nelson Roberts, and they are our players.
Nice to have both of you with us here on the Joker's Flag. Joan, I didn't know that little boys and paintings mixed. When did you get time to do either one of them?
Well, they're big boys. They're 15 and 17.
I see. They don't give you too much trouble.
They give me a lot of trouble.
But you paint anyway. And Nelson Roberts, you do have a nickname, don't you?
Right. My
And what
friends
is it?
call me Nick.
Ed?
Nick.
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 Okay, then I'll call you Nick, and we'll begin to play our game. You both familiar with the rules? Very good. On this game, the categories we'll be using are Humphrey Bogart, classical music, Indians, foreign phrases, and inventions. Inventions. Well, set to play. The lady goes first. Joan, spin them and see what good luck you have. Indians, Joker, and inventions. You can have a pair, or you can go off the board and substitute a category for the Joker.
I'll try inventions for 100, Jack.
$100 riding on this question. 2 years before he invented the electric light in 1879, Thomas Alva Edison invented what famous machine or instrument?
The phonograph.
Right, for $100. Very good. You're off to a good start. Your first turn, Nick. Good luck to you. Joker, Indians, Joker! Now, if you want to play Indians, you're playing for $150, or you can go off the board and take another category.
I was always the cowboy as a kid, so I think I'll try Indians for 150.
Okay, here's your question for $150. A group of Indians in the Southwest lived in certain community dwellings made of stone or adobe and entered through the upper story by means of a ladder. For $150, tell us the name of those Indians.
I believe it was the Navajos.
No, I'm sorry, that's not right. Now, as you know, the rule of the game, if you miss, and if your opponent can answer the question, she picks up your money. In this case, a lot of money. $150. Can you give me the name of the Indians, Joan?
Would you mind repeating the question, Jack?
A group of Indians in the Southwest lived in certain community dwellings made of stone or adobe and entered through the upper story by means of a ladder. Tell me their name.
Could they be called the Pueblo?
Right, for $150. You go to $250. Also, you pick up your own turn because it's right back to you. Spin if you will. Foreign phrases, Humphrey Bogart, classical music.
I'll try Humphrey Bogart for 50.
All right, it's a single category, and you get a question worth $50, and here it is. Fresh from his Broadway role, Bogart's first starring role in a motion picture was as a killer on the run in the petrified forest. For $50, who was the female star of that film?
Betty Davis.
Right, and you go to $300. He's moving out ahead. Nick, you'll have to do a little catching up. Let's see what good luck you have on your spin.
Let's hope the queen is lucky.
Joker, Indians, Indians. What do you do?
Well, I need to catch up, so I'll take Indians for 150.
You're going to do it again, even though the last time you missed, okay? Here is your question on Indians for 150. This famous Sioux chieftain led the attack against Custer at the Little Big Horn. For $150, who was he?
That was Sitting Bull.
Right, for $150. So at the end of the round, 300 for 150. Joan Wallstein leading. And Joan, it's your spin. Foreign phrases, inventions, Indians.
I'll take inventions for 50.
All right, you did pretty well last time. Let's see how you make out now. With which name do you associate the invention of the radio vacuum tube? The man who is called the father of radio.
Oh,
I'm sorry, time is up. Any guess? None? Then I'll have to turn it over to you if you can pick up $50 here, Nick, if you can give me the answer.
Could it have been Marconi?
No, Lee DeForest. Lee DeForest. All right, no score on that, and your turn, Nick, if you will. Bogart, Joker, foreign phrases.
My favorite, Humphrey Bogart.
Humphrey Bogart, almost everybody's favorite, I think. And here's your question worth $100, which would bring you to $250. It was rather late in his career that Humphrey Bogart won his only Oscar. Name the motion picture that gave him the award-winning role.
African Queen.
Right, you go to $250. In just a moment, we'll pick up this game, score 300 to 250, right after these words for you at home.
Post Honey Nut Shredded Wheat. Because the way to your heart is still through your stomach.
Don't let old man Winter slow you down. Take Hall's Defense with vitamin C. It's a full day's supply of vitamin C. And a powerful defense against winter. Get Hall's Defense and get going.
What color are your teeth? Arm & Hammer Advanced White Toothpaste will safely whiten your teeth with just one tube. Prove it to yourself with our exclusive whitening guide. You can go from here to here. Great tasting Arm & Hammer makes the difference. So what color are your teeth? Arm & Hammer Advanced White Toothpaste. Whiter teeth, one tube, guaranteed. For another way to move the whitening guide, get Arm & Hammer Gum in the toothpaste aisle. Whiter teeth guaranteed. It's delicious.
Okay. It's the movie. Bride of Frankenstein. Yes.
Oh, we're starting. Oh, okay, we're starting. Okay. Eating. He's eating up a bowl. Scarfing it.
Scarface. Jaws. The fish. Psycho. His fingers. Goldfinger.
Velveeta chili dip. It's Velveeta chili microwave. 2 syllables, all gone.
Picking out such a babe.
Babe.
Oh, is it my turn?
Velveeta chili dip. A clean plate every time.
There's a new Visa with a low introductory rate that's right for you. Whether it's Aria Persona with a credit limit of up to $1,000, Aria Portrait with lower interest rates and no annual fee, or the privilege of Aria Platinum, the only card you'll ever need. Best of all, at Aria, you don't have to wait. Just visit us online at aria.com for a credit decision in 30 seconds, subject to verification. Or call the toll-free number and apply for your Aria Visa card today.
A very close game indeed going on right now. Joan, you're ahead slightly with $50 ahead. You have 300. Let's see what happens on your next spin. And you get Indians, classical music, and Humphrey Bogart.
I'll try Bogart again for 50.
$50 on Bogart, which would get you to $350. In the film Casablanca, what was the song that Sam was asked to play again?
As Time Goes By.
That's right. You're at $350. All right, Nick, your spin. Go ahead and call it. And you get Bogart, foreign phrases, classical music.
Not much choice. Bogart for 50.
Mr. Bogart's very popular in this particular game. This would get you to $300 if you answer right. Bogey wasn't always cast in the role of a bad guy. What was his honest profession in the film Knock on Any Door?
I believe he was a detective.
I'm sorry, that is not right. Joan, you can pick up another $50. Do you know what his profession was?
I believe he was a lawyer probation officer.
Yes, I can accept lawyer or probation officer. That is right, and you go to $400. now you pull out ahead, 400 and 250, and it is your spin, Joan. Give it a whirl. You could go out. Invention. Joker. Joker! Careful now, how are you going to play it? You can play the invention or go off the board as you know and make your own combination of categories. You have $400.
Can I go off the board?
Yes.
For Bogart for...
Whatever you like.
Is it 100?
Yes, indeed. Playing a pair on Bogart for $100. If you answer correctly, you'll have $500. That's all the money you need to win the game, but Nick gets one final turn, and he might turn up with 3 jokers, you never know. Here is your question. In what famous film was Bogart concerned about the whereabouts of several servings of strawberries? Time is up. No answer? I'm sorry, I can't give you any more time than that. You can pick up $100, Nick, if you can tell me the name of the film.
Cane Mutiny.
Yes, and you go to $350. Now both of you are winning striking distance, and it's your turn, Nick. You could actually go out now if you get a lucky spin. Indians. Indians. Classical music. What do you do?
I'll try Indians for 100.
Indians for 100, which would get you almost out, but not quite. The Lone Ranger's faithful Indian companion, Tonto, calls him by a special Indian word meaning friend or trusted scout. For $450, what is that famous word?
Kemosabe.
Right, and you go to $450. Very close game here. We'll be back right away, right after these words.
You're late in holding the sign up, weren't you? All right, I'll tell you what we do when you're late holding the sign up.
Match game. You'll laugh your blank off tonight at 9 p.m. and 1 a.m. Eastern.
Moms don't like to talk about menopause, so maybe your mom never told you.
But you feel physical and psychological changes
Long before menopause.
Try Estroven to help balance hormones naturally.
Gently, safely. Don't wait till menopause to get Estroven.
At Vidal Sassoon, we chose our favorite products from around the world. Then created an entirely new line. New V.S. Sassoon. Professional hair washers, stylers, and finishers. Capture the look that captures you.
The holiday sale at Payless. Styles for your entire family on sale up to 30% off.
Hey, what's up? I'm Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray. Rock and Roll Jeopardy rocks. Watch it on Game Show Network.
Rock and Roll Jeopardy weekends at 12:30 Eastern. Check it out. I'll take things that end with $25,000. Up next, it's the $25,000 pyramid. Then let's start the family feud and catch a sizzling round of hot potato.
Well, with a very close game here, the 400 to 450, our time has run out, and we can't resume until the weekend is over, of course, on Monday. Joan, are you able to return on Monday?
Yes, I am.
All right, you have $400. You're playing very well. Nick, can you return on Monday?
Most certainly.
Very good. I know you have a busy certified public accountant's practice, and I'm glad that you're able to return to our program on Monday. Score standing 400 to 450. We'll pick it up at this point. We'll be using the same categories, and we will see who can be the winner of that game. For those of you who are watching, we hope you've enjoyed this week of our Jokers Wild program. We've certainly enjoyed being with you. We'll see you on Monday. Have a very safe and a very nice weekend, and we'll be back playing some more exciting Jokers Wild on Monday. Till then, goodbye, everybody.
All contestants are selected in advance and are advised on the rules of the game. This program was recorded.
Thank you.